Murder? Hey, 1401? What do you mean 1401? The last murder was 1501 Blanc Projects. This one's 1401. What the frick? Somebody's going down the building. They're killing everybody. They're going floor by floor. Bro, imagine if this is like some grand scheme by like the landlord to clear out all the tenants so that he could raise the rent prices, bro. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about when I say motive. That's the sort of thing that I'm thinking when I say motive for crimes. Like these really big picture things. That would be freaking crazy. Oh. The Date Night Demon. Okay, 1401 Blanc Projects. I need to eat and drink.
Responsible, reliable, real time, every minute of every day.
But yeah, I think because I took 2 trips. I've taken 2 international trips. I've done some stuff within Australia, which isn't that bad. I mean, I was a lot younger, so it was horrible for me. Like I will admit, when I flew like as a kid, it was horrible. Like I was like 12, 13 years old, around, probably a bit younger. It was terrible. Having to sit somewhere for 2 hours and not being able to do anything. And mind you, I didn't have a phone back then. So it's not like I could listen to music. I think I did have like a DS, but I don't think my parents would have let me bring it on the flight. Even if I like had even thought to like bring it. That was horrible. But then as an adult, having like an 8-hour flight, like it was still bad. Like don't get me wrong, like I'm not going to pretend like it was, oh, this is sweet. I just get to sit here for 8 hours doing nothing and being bored. This is awesome. No, it wasn't like that. But, like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I'm just used to it. It's like, I'm just waiting, you know? The big problem was, like, I couldn't really sleep. Both flights that I took, both there and back, I really did not sleep very well. It was just waiting for 8 hours for something to happen. And because of time zones, I thought, because like I knew the time that I was leaving and I knew the time that I was arriving, and I thought, oh, I'm nearly there, sweet. But then I realized like probably a few, like 30 minutes later, I realized it was still showing me the time of my origin point. So it's still showing Australia time, as opposed to Malaysia time. So I thought I was going to be there in less than an hour, but it turned out it was 4 hours. You flew for 4 hours and did a car ride for 3.5 hours. Was this to the was this for the wedding? That sounds really not nice. What's your story? Matilda Munoz. Put some life into it. Ah, yeah. Gee. 4-hour flight followed up by a... I mean, like, I don't know. Like, for me, I don't mind long car trips or, like, public transport trips or stuff like that. Planes are just, like, its own thing. Ah, here we go. A short male. We're looking for a short king. A pocket prince, if you will. Straight razor? Is this the murder weapon? Hey, weapon. Yeah, I think the killer left the murder weapon. Slash to death with the blade weapon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Logan Schneider. Rob Schneider's brother. He, like, kind of has done a lot of interesting stuff recently. And I'm not saying that in necessarily a positive way. Okay, well, I believe this is the motor weapon. There's been an issue with Keller events anytime that auto-read from invitations puts departure and arrival in the origin time zone. Not even comfortable on the plane, yeah. There's not really anything to look at. I mean, to be fair, like, it's because most of my flights were, like, late. Or really early. So, it's not like I could, like, look out the window. I mean, I didn't even have window seat for most of the flights I've done. The first flight, I had window seat, but it's like, what am I supposed to look at? It's just pitch black out there. Like, I'm flying over the ocean. It's not like there's anything to look at anyway. You like night flights? I mean, I deliberately chose night flights because I was hoping that I could sleep. I was not so lucky, however. At least they died doing what they love with alcohol in their hand. Okay, a short mail. Microman. The twinkly scenes when taking off. Yeah, I get you. I get you. But a mail coming around late at night. Money. Wristwatch. Ooh, Logan, together forever and never to part. Yeah, see, this is one of the other things from the mods. It adds in, like, more reasons for killers. So obviously this killer is like a jilted lover or something. Yep, CD, okay. Together forever and never to part. And Logan was the victim. Yes. Yeah, Love-Struck Stalker. Yeah, so the mods add in, like, some more case types, basically. So it keeps things a little fresh. 5225. Ooh. Tenacity and Frame. I think I already have Tenacity. I do. I kind of don't like Frame. I'll grab it just to have it, but Frame is, like, kind of a dangerous... Hey, Eliana. Been thinking about adding some mods. I will warn you. There's not a whole lot of mods, unfortunately, because they don't have, like, official mod support. But it is worth it. It does keep things a little fresh. But, don't be like me and anticipate, like, you're going into, like, a really crazy mod. Like crazy, like, you know, aliens and shit like that. Like, it definitely helps keep the game fresh. But I had, like, expectations there'd be a lot more mods than there actually was. It's still well worth doing. Why can no one see the beauty that is me? Why will no one date the me that is so great? That is so true. I feel this. Why can no one see the beauty that is me? And why will no one date the me that is great? Damn. That goes hard. The voice synth one looked interesting. Yeah, I heard about that. It gives them, like, Animal Crossing type voices. I didn't pick up that one because I thought it would be a bit distracting, but it sounded interesting. Okay, so we got a little bit of information. Kazuya Kuroneko, we meet at last. I just made a real big mess. You want to make some crows? Come clean it up. I'll pay better than the city hall, 1,500 crows. I will find you and I will catch you. Shame. Until next time, Kazuya. There's one choice. There's one where they speak their lines. Ah. Maybe I didn't look at it closely. Got Twitch integration enabled. I could never get it to work in this game. I don't know why. I did try and get it to work at one point, but it refused. Where is the camera room? Is there a camera room in this place? Labs. Office. I'm certain there must be a camera room somewhere. Yeah, it could be something to do with the murders. Is it a separate murderer, or is it the murderer that I'm investigating who's asked me to clean up? God, I hope not. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to look for the security room, but I don't know where it is. You had a gun and you didn't use it. That's a real pity. It's the same building as the manager's room. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I've never had the criminal leave the murder weapon at the scene of the crime before, I don't think. Is it the same building as the manager's room? Like, is the camera office the manager's thing? There's a building manager that has records on all the residents somewhere in each apartment block. It's like the security guard's office, right? Is that what you're talking about? That's what I'm looking for. If there was a murder just upstairs, so the killer's like going down the building, that's kind of a scary thought. But they didn't start at the top, for whatever reason. Yeah, so I'm trying to look for that person. This is just the roof, right? Yeah. It's the tallest building in the city. Not gonna stuff around on the roof. They're all called something management. Yes, I believe so. So I need to find that. I guess I'll just keep going down the stairs. So I'm looking for a short man with a razor. Well, he left the razor at the crime scene. He or she, or they. I shouldn't assume. I know some buildings, like, don't have security cameras. Like, they've got security cameras, but they don't have an office. I don't know whether it's, like, an error in spawning or what. But it does happen. Ah, there we go. There it is. How did I miss this on the map? Oh, because it's covered up by the vents. I missed the picture because it was covered up by the vents. There we go. There are buildings without. Fortunately, this was not one of them. Surveillance. What floor were we on for this? 14, okay. Should go the other way. 19th, 18th, 16th, 15th, 14th, okay. So what time did the killing take place? One of the mods I installed made it that, like, when you press F, when you're on the computer, it doesn't open up the computer. I kind of regret installing it now. It was meant to make things easier in case I, Wednesday. I was trying to look up a name that had an F in it, but I've made everything else more difficult. What time? Sorry. Between 7:15 and 8:30, okay. It's a pretty clear view of the hallway. Yeah, the camera footage doesn't quite work properly. But I suppose it would be really hard to make, like, these, like, dynamic cameras just, like, forever. Why is there just a massive gap here? Duncan Rooks. You're an average male. Okay, so it's probably not you, but I'll put you on my list anyway. Matilda Munoz. That's the victim's partner. Alice Johansson. Average Average, but non-binary. I'll pin them anyway, but I don't suspect they're the person. I think this might just be the cop, then. Okay, I've got you pinned already. That's just the cop that's observing the crime scene. Who is this? The tapes on the door before the crime scene according to the footage. Yeah. It's not quite accurate. Short male. I mean, this could be the person. Okay, let's go through here. So you're average height male, so it's not you. They're always super accurate with these things. Short male is perfectly accurate. So unless the person is a male who is short, they can be eliminated as a suspect. So even somebody that's non-binary, for instance, they would specify if they're non-binary. Female average, that's not you. Female average, that's not you. Female average, that's not you. I mean, you're the only person who came up on the footage, but you came up at 10:12, which I think was well outside the time of the killing. Yeah. How does that work? I'll print this out anyway, I suppose. But it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, this is after, so after the cop was patrolling, this person came by again. I mean, it's like, I guess it's the whole thing of like, the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. 7:15 and 20:30. Yeah, it like skips the murder time. Is that significant or what? Why does it skip the murder time? Like, the murder happened between these two camera shots, I think. Most likely. I still don't really get how the cameras work. Like, it skips from 12:59 to 6:47 and then to 20:06. What's the deal with that? Maybe we go a floor down. Okay, couple floors down. That's fine. We're gonna need a camera that is facing the stairs. Here we go, 11th floor. 6:15 and 20:30. Jasmine Arquette. I think you're a female, yeah. Maybe somebody put the lights out. Oh no. Ichigo, they're onto us. They found the secret. Okay, let's just try the ground floor. They had to have passed through the ground floor, right? Okay, there's like 3 possible points. I'm basically just trying to find out who the hell... But I feel like this... It looks like it's going to be the same. It's going to skip like a whole bunch of time. I can see the big skip in the camera feed. Yeah. 11:42 to 7:45. Judge Bray? Tall male. No, it's not you. Sean Ricks? Short male? Okay. That's a possibility. Unknown citizen. Average height, so it's not you. Sean Ricks. Sean Ricks. He was hanging around, so that looks kinda sus. Let's try a different lobby camera. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Unknown citizen, female, no. Unknown citizen, female, no. Female. 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 Non-binary. Male but tall. Very short. I think if they were very short, would it say very short? in the note. It should, right? Male average. Female short. Male short. Oh god, there's a lot more suspects than I was hoping for. Also female though? Wait, was that person a female? Yes, you're right, my bad. But this guy is male short. Yes, male short. Female. Another male short. Oh god. Why are there so many possible suspects? Okay, female tall. Male average. Female skinny. Female average, sorry. Odeon So. Georgie Hammond. Okay. So it looks like we've got 4 plausible suspects. Based on our inquiry. Okay. So the killer used a razor. Check the address book. Is Sean in here? No. Okay, so I guess we'll check the arms registry. By the arms registry, I mean the arms dealer who's in the basement of the hotel. For some possible further clues. Very, very interesting. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that the case where the killer actually left the weapon behind, I end up not really having any clear evidence. Do you sell razors? You do not. Or at least you didn't sell this razor. Who sells razors? Tool shops, maybe? Who sells razors? Let's check a hardware store. Maybe the hardware store sells razors. The only other option I think I have is just to canvas, Sean Ricks, do I have your fingerprint? I do have your fingerprint, so it's definitely not you, because your fingerprint doesn't match to that. So I'm down to 3 suspects, it looks like. Okay, do you have, like, a register somewhere? Probably the pharmacy, you would have thought. I suppose it's a good enough guess as any. We'll check here first since we're already here. I did not actually want to do that. Sales ledger. Chef's knife. No, it was a razor specifically. Okay, let's go to the pharmacy then. Where's the pharmacy at? Not the sink clinic, right? It's a separate building. There's the pharmacy. Oh, come on. But yeah, other than a possible lead here, I think realistically we just have to canvass people. So we just have to ask people in the street, do you know these people? It's not ideal by any means, but you can figure out crimes just off that. Watch your back, rat. syringe and poison. It's amazing how well the world's modeled. I agree. I agree. Let's grab a copy of the newspaper. Let's read it. Does it have any other information? Mod City 2 enforcers were called this evening to discovery of the body of a 41-year-old male victim being treated as a homicide. Matilda Munoz, the partner, discovered the body. They've been slashed to death with a bladed weapon. Oh, here we go. Curiously, responders found a message scrawled on a nearby wall. Logan and O forever. I missed that. So there was a piece of information that I missed. Alright, let's go back to the crime scene. I wanna find this. Logan and O forever. So I did miss something. There was a little clue. I mean, names starting with O isn't terribly helpful. It's gonna be first name, so worst case scenario, we just dig through the phone book. Surely there can't be that many first names starting with O. Like Orlando, Oliver. What else? Common names starting with O. Orlando, Oliver. I can't think of anything else. What do you guys think? Olivia? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we are looking for a male specifically, but yeah, you are right. It does start with an O. I should have specified male names starting with O. My bad. Yeah, where does it say? Logan and O forever? Do you guys see that anywhere? I don't see it. I think it's one of those things where it may have spawned in a spot where I can't see it. Oh, it'd be sick if it was scrolled across the blinds or something. Logan and O forever. Yeah, I reckon it's because the heart is there. I think it might have tried to put the message, like, out here, but there's, like, a window there. O is connected to the killer instead of being killed. Instead of being the killer somehow. I'm not sure how complex the case get. That's true. I mean, because this is a modded case. So, it could potentially be a red herring. To some description. Alright, how can we head to City Hall? I'm gonna go with my gut here, and I'm gonna try and solve this using the phone book. Yeah, I reckon it probably just glitched out. I mean, like I said, I've mentioned it a few times. I had a case, Aliana, where literally the body disappeared. Like, there was no body. So the only way that I found out the victim's name was from the newspaper. So the newspaper told me, this is the victim. I was like, oh, okay, now I can find it. Because it was a street murder. Like, they were killed in the street. And the body, like, despawned. I was like, well, don't know how I'm meant to solve that, but, you know. I did, in the end. It was a lot harder than it probably should have been, but, you know. Is what it is. Alrighty. Name starting with O. So far, none. So far, still none. O Gray. Okay, here we go. O Hoffman. K. Kuroneko. That's me. Oh, Lumpkin. Oh, Lumpkin. Osao. Otungopa. So if the game doesn't get any new citizens appearing, does that mean that if you just idle for a few weeks, the only person left alive will be your killer? I think technically, yes, that's true. Like, I don't know if the killers are programmed to stop at a certain point. Like, I know that, like, I think they just keep going. Like, obviously, there's a delay between them being able to kill again. But, because I don't think new citizens spawn, right? Like, new citizens don't come into the town to replace the dead ones. Like, the crime scenes remain forever, sealed off. Oh, Gray. So, Gray and Hoffman. Oliver Gray. There we go. Well, there we go. There's our killer. CD, fingerprints. Matching photo. I mean, I may as well look up the rest of the names while I'm here. Orla. Orla's an interesting name. That's a woman's name, though, I think, right? Yeah. Lumpkin. Yeah, pretty much whenever I do cases like this, if I get a list of names, I just search them all. Odell Lumpkin. So or Sal. Odeon Sal. And Tongofa. Oni Tongofa. Okay. So there's our killer. Oliver Gray. 1402 Blanc Projects. The next door neighbor. Wow. That's it's kind of crazy. Alright, well let's pay them a visit. I do think it's interesting that you can hand in the cases early. Explains why they weren't seen in the lobby. Yeah, they weren't seen in the lobby because they were never there. They just walked across the road from their apartment, and I reckon that whatever happened that caused the security cameras to go down, like, obviously, like, you could think, like, oh, maybe they hacked the cameras. The game's not that complicated, unfortunately. But yeah, we saw them on the camera only after the killing took place. Yes, it explains why they were still there later. Exactly. I was about to say that. So the fact that we saw them on the camera, like, sometime after the killing was because they're in the area. It's possible that, like, well, we'll have to look where the camera is. It's possible that, like, the camera might not have seen, him walk to the apartment. So where's the camera? So he's from 1402. And the apartment's there. I mean, if he timed his movement when the camera is like that, like if you ran across then, it's entirely possible that you wouldn't be seen. So, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not mad. That makes perfect sense. Oh, you look like you could use a can of starch cola. Guess I am a little thirsty. Hey, there we go. My man. Can you give me some money? You wouldn't give me the time of day. I didn't ask for your time of day, I asked for money. Do you know this person? Keep my nose out of your business. Okay, what's your passcode? Not giving me nothing? So you give me something. That's the thing that people don't realize. When you say, I'm not giving you nothing, you're saying... It's a double negative, so you're saying, I will give you something. Can I come and take a look around? I'm welcome, come on in, thank you. So, won't lend me some spare change, won't answer my questions about what they've seen or anything. But, oh, you can come inside my house, stranger, that's fine. The Porsche True Love Fan Club. Join now to receive a Tales of the Heart TM story every week. So you're addicted to romance novels. Was this like a parasocial relationship type thing? You work for Upsilon Liquid Systems. Password is 8026. I don't think you even have a computer. No, you don't. You have a safe. I mean, the fact that they left the murder weapon at the crime scene, does that mean they weren't planning on killing again? Or it could have been, I guess, that they were so shocked at what they'd done that they just, like, dropped it, right? You keep telling people not to use double negatives. Yeah, it bothers me too. I'm like, you do realize what you actually said, right? Alright, you're under arrest, sir. Alright, now you're gonna answer me some questions. Who do I think I am? I'm Judge, Jury, Executioner. Alright. How are you doing? You don't want to talk about you. You don't want to talk about yourself, alright? Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Think I'd tell you if I had? Fair enough. Okay, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder, so you're gonna do anything about it. I mean... You can handcuff people without hitting with a katana. If you sneak up on them, yes. We're a perfect match. V-Love said so. There we go. For love, now we'll always be together. Yeah, I think you can kind of tell like that this is a modded case because it doesn't have proper punctuation. Oh, never mind. Nothing has proper punctuation. I was going to say because the sentence doesn't end with a full stop, but... but yeah, don't stress. I'm still learning new stuff about this game, too, so... Can I talk to your partner? Who? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. Classic. Alright, let's go to City Hall. Why can't you talk to the officer on duty? You should be able to talk to the officer on duty and actually ask questions. And maybe when you're low social credit, they don't have, like, they won't talk to you. They'll be like, nah, I'm not interested in talking to you. Don't have to tell you anything. But when you get high social credit, maybe they're like, oh, you're the guy that's been helping us. Like, okay, here's, like, what I've found in my rudimentary investigation. You know? Maybe they give you, like, a couple of photos of the crime scene or something. That would be really cool. Definitely NPC interactions is something they need in a potential sequel. More complex killers. More NPC interactions. I think more ways to solve the crime would be interesting. Instead of just, like, always going to the weapons dealer and finding the body. Sorry, finding the killer's name from that. Like, 9 times out of 10 would be nice. Like, I mean, I guess you don't have to use that method, but it's an option, right? You're not going to not take it. New perk. Visiting your apartment will remove basic status effects. Nice. You have gained social credit. The atmosphere's amazing, yeah. There's a lot of great things about this game. It's got a lot going well for it. Gain 10 credits for tying address information to citizen names, or $25 for gathering their passcodes. Let's go tying addresses. Frame, I don't really like the frame upgrade. I feel like the frame upgrade is bait. They went for breadth rather than depth, yeah. They did a post, on Steam fairly recently, where they said that there's more stuff in the works. For this game. Like, in particular, the big thing for me is that they've said they're gonna do official mod support with, like, the Steam Workshop and stuff like that. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for. If they give people the keys... What's the negative in extra height? If you become too tall, you have to crouch to walk into the doors. I'm not even shitting you. I think the first upgrade, it's fine. But if you get the second upgrade... So I'll show you. So just getting the first upgrade of frame for extra height is fine. But if you do it again and again, I'm pretty sure you, like, to like, exit a door, you have to crouch. And it also becomes harder to pick stuff up off the floor, if you need to. Anger issues, arrest warrant. I thought that said 10,000 for the bounty. I was like, whoa. I think probably the only time that I got the frame upgrade was when I was going for the achievement for having every upgrade. Yeah, too short you can't reach vents, exactly. I think if you become too short you can actually just miss tons of stuff. So I don't know. Like, I think if you just get the first upgrade for extra height or extra or less height, it's manageable regardless. But if you go the full hog, it becomes a problem. Tailing and acquisition. I'll do a tailing and acquisition job. I don't terribly care for tailing and acquisition jobs that much, because they kind of don't always work the way that you think. Like, sometimes they tell you go to this place, the person's leaving soon, and they never leave. The payphone at Endo Parade Hamburgers will ring at exactly 2. Answer it. Hey, random. Good to see ya. Okay, Endo Parade. Hamburgers. Hamburger. I hope you're doing good, random. Having a good evening. Hopefully it's not too hot where you are. It's quite hot here. The cool change has come in for me, but it's still very hot. 26 degrees earlier. That sounds pretty nice for the most part. It's not too bad. Good evening. Somewhere in your immediate vicinity is a citizen with a briefcase. This person is of average build and very tall. They have black hair and brown eyes. They will soon leave to exchange the briefcase with another individual. Could be that person. We need you to tail the citizen. Photograph the exchange if you can. Investigate the recipient. Provide their name. Steal the briefcase. Then call us. Do not, under any circumstances, open the briefcase. Understood? Very tall. None of these people are very tall. Ah, yep, I was right. Jarrell Bentley. Nice. See, this time the case worked fine. What happens if you open the briefcase? I've never tried it before. Do we want to try it? I reckon it's probably because there's sensitive information that they don't want getting out.
When we talk, people listen.
Maybe we can try it.
Reliable, real time.
Unless it's a bomb.
Every day. Candor News.
Were you followed? She asks. Just take it. Oh, he still has a briefcase, but now she has one too. This is the thing, you can just jump them right now. You can, like, just pull out a weapon and just punch this person out. What's your name? Nothing to do with me? That's an interesting name. What background is that? I'll give you some money for your name. You're not telling me? How about $100? No? Okay. I'll just, How tough is this person? My god. Prop gun, briefcase, I'll take that. Felicity Lafayette. Nothing to do with you is a pretty sick name, yeah. I think I'm... Can I handle this case? Not all objectives have been completed. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. That's all my playthroughs. I'm gonna save the game and open the briefcase. I'm kind of curious what happens. Oh, shit. It's just full of money. Well, I'm not gonna touch it. There we go, we found out what was in the case. Stacks and stacks of cash. You got it? Good. Leave the briefcase near the snack machine in the back street, Asher Street. Post the findings under the door at 1102 Mercier View. Okay. So, Asher Street. Snack machine. That'd be this. No, that's not it. Alright. Which one's Astor Street then? Oh, it's to the right here. Okay. So, it'll be here. No? Isn't this a snack machine? I mean, this is a newsstand, I guess. This is a snack machine. There we go. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we need to go up to the 11th floor to hand in the case. Hopefully they don't get mad that I opened the briefcase. I mean, I didn't touch anything inside. So it should be okay, right? It's not like I manipulated the money. I didn't steal the money from them. I could understand that they would be upset after that, but... I don't think they have any real reason to be mad. Unless they just actually get mad that, like, well, you didn't follow instructions. There we go. Case closed. More social credit. And more actual credit. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, I do need another pair of handcuffs. And perchance... a easy case that we can finish up on. What the fuck? Hello? Why is there just a dead body in City Hall? Who the frick are you? Why are you investigating the body? Give me your name. Hey, 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 come back here. What the fuck, man? CI. Sheik Ziegler. From the Fathoms. Shot with a low caliber bullet wound. Yeah, this is a murder case, dude. What the hell? Okay, I'm pinning Aodell. Well, there goes. This is our case then. What the frick? Vent recon. Throwing coins in air ducts will create brief echolocation pulses that show the vent network through the walls. You can see unaware civilians through walls when in ducts near vents. It sounds like interesting upgrades. They're modded upgrades. Like, I was literally murdered outside the police station. How much do you want to bet they didn't see anything unusual? Man, that's crazy, man. Okay, I'm gonna look up this Aodell person, because this is freaking sus as hell. This is actually them. CJ. Damn. I was really desperately hoping that that would be, the killer. Imagine that. I walk in literally right after the killer's killed him. Okay, what's the murder time? Thursday between 1:45 and 3. Damn. The security camera only shows me reception. Sheik Ziegler. I know the security cameras here, but what are they like hooked up to? It's not that. Like, what are the security cameras connected to? Or who's in charge of the security cameras? I imagine it would be the enforcers, right? Who are not these guys. I think they're across the way. Yes, the Delta enforcers. I'll buy a code breaker. It's worth hanging on to a code breaker, just in case. Alright, what the hell, man? Walking into City Hall looking for, like, a minor job. And they're just like, whoa, hey guys. Okay, I'll take the newspaper. Okay, use the code breaker for this. $1664. Okay, surveillance. Do you have whole building surveillance? No, you don't. You only have surveillance of your actual area. That's a real shame. So who has the building security footage? Is it like the receptionists? Do these guys have the... The building security footage? I mean, it's worth, I think, popping a code breaker on it. Wait. Is the city hall gonna be permanently taped up from now on? That's kind of crazy. Here we go, city hall ground floor lobby. Okay, it's just one camera, alright. So looking from between 1:45 and 3 on Thursday. So that's Felicity. I think I arrested recently. Unknown citizen. Tag you, I guess. Tag you. Still just Felicity. This dude. And at some point the victim has to show up in the footage, right? I mean, the victim died in the front doorway, so maybe not. Well, there's quite a lot of possible suspects here. Brian Puchera. Well, it's not you. I've already got your print. Yeah, no victim turning up is a bit concerning. Fuck. Unknown citizen, another one. Oh my god, we got 9 suspects. That's kind of crazy. We have 9 suspects. Okay. Well, I reckon first port of call is the arms dealer. They were killed with a pistol. Not answering your stupid call, killer. Stop calling me. Here you go. PC. Personal computer was the killer. Freaking Bill Gates. Stop calling me. Okay, PC. So the last name starts with a C, and their first name is P. P. Cole. Yep, looks like it's P. Cole. So, Cole. Piper Cole. Is it purple-haired lady? No. It's nobody who showed up on the security footage. Huh. How weird is that? Whoa. Ah, I thought they lived in the same building. They both live in the Fathoms, but one's Midnight. The other one's Azure. I was gonna say, if they actually, like, lived in the same building, that's actually crazy. Okay, so, what are you? A street stall vendor. Ah, I think this type of killer... Are you also a street stall vendor? We don't know. I think this type of killer is like, it's like chef-related. Oh, it's you. Oh, you're pissed. Oh, you're under arrest. Well, well, well.
This building has entered a security protocol. Starch Cola thanks you for your...
What was that? You're under arrest, that's what it was. Have some starch cola. Wow, what a shill. Okay. Damn cuffs. Well, you should have thought about that before you murdered somebody. So you're gonna do anything about it? I mean, I literally just did. Why did you commit the murder? No comment. No comment? What do you mean, no comment? My work speaks for itself. Ah, the Peter Griffin line of logic. It insists upon itself. Oh my gosh, Sunny. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had an awesome stream. What did you play? I was gonna drop by after I finished my stream. What were you up to? Yes, everybody should definitely check out my good friend Sunny. Ah! I'm getting punched! I was gonna give you a Twitch shout out. I'm getting punched. Help. Alright. You don't get away. You don't get away that easy. There we go. Ah, you're playing some Mustache. Nice. It's nice to see everyone again. That's awesome. Yeah, I would have dropped by, but I had, I had to do my own stream. I had this planned, unfortunately. But if you were still going, I would have raided you. Darn it. Maybe next time. But if you had an awesome time. I've had a lot of fun watching you play Mustache before. Yes, punch. That's my job as a detective. I need to punch everybody. That's a katana. Katana means Japanese sword. 3956. Is that the code? For the safe? Nothing in your safe. Amazing. I think I'm in the wrong apartment. Am I in the wrong apartment? Yes, I'm in the wrong apartment. No, I was in the wrong apartment. I just broke into some random person's safe. So I'm definitely not very smart, unfortunately. 5809. Alright, let's try that. Ah! What did the letters say? Writing to a friend. It's a means to an end, exactly, exactly. Count backwards from 5. Alright, let's try that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Where's the murder weapon? Where'd you put the gun? This person shot somebody in front of City Hall. Sonny. They thought they would get away with it. They shot these people right in front of the police. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, man. Aha, I think this might be the motor weapon.
This building has entered a...
Don't fight me again. I already beat your ass. Oh. You're so tough running off to call for help. Yeah, that's right. Clip through the floor. Get shot. Throw him off the roof. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the murder weapon. Okay. Have I identified the murder weapon? I think it's this. Probably. You're back again. Alright, they've decided not to fight me anymore. They've realized it's pointless. Need to make dinner so you're gonna lurk? No worries. Enjoy your lurk. I suspect by the time you get back I might have ended my stream. But thank you for the raid. I'll give you an actual proper Twitch shout out. Everybody should check out Sunny. Sunbun Sunny. They're an awesome Australian VTuber. But enjoy your dinner. Alrighty. There you go. That was one of the easiest cases of all time, but I suppose it was pretty easy when, like, literally... City Hall, of all places. This is the place where you decide to commit murder. It's beyond ridiculous that this is the place you would choose to take another person's life. We can get rid of this case. This case doesn't even exist. The Culinary Cutthroat. It's like the hit television program, what's it called? Cutthroat Kitchen. Starring, I can't remember the guy's name, who's in Cutthroat Kitchen. He's like kind of, I don't know how to describe him. He's like kind of annoying. He's like a very typical TV, like American TV host. He's like kind of annoying. Tries way too hard to be funny. Vents. Kaz vented. What do the upgrades do? You can see most security devices through walls when in air ducts. You can stare at your watch to pass time faster. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. It's so bright. Why is everything so bright in my eyes? Okay, I'm going to install the frame upgrade, but just level 1 frame. I want to be taller. Imagine if you could just install an upgrade and become 12% taller. That would be crazy. Would I want to become 12% taller? It'd make me, like, 2 meters tall. Or something like that. Just under 2 meters tall, I think. I don't know if I would want to be 12% taller. No, it would make me over 2 meters. Just over 2 meters. I don't know if I would want to be 2 meters tall. There's definitely, like, a range where, like, it's good to be tall, and then it becomes really awkward to be tall. I think, like, 190 to 2 meters is good. Over 2 meters, I think it's like, nah, that's ridiculous. Maybe I'm crazy. That's my 2 cents. There definitely is, like, a range of heights. You could do 12% taller. Yeah, I think for me, with my IRL height, obviously, I think 12% taller would be a bit too much. If it was like 5% taller, I'd probably take it. 12% would push me over 2 meters, and I think that would be, like, a bit much. But that's just me. Obviously, everybody's different. Maybe it'd be alright. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's not really a downside. Is there? I don't know. What's the downside of being taller IRL? I mean, I guess you're more likely to bump into stuff. And you have to... The taller you get, the more likely people are to ask you how the weather is up there. That's probably the worst part about being tall. Anyways, is the doctor... I don't even know if there's a doctor anymore. I arrested the doctor. You have to buy all your clothes again? True. Yeah, especially at like 12% taller. That's like significant. Like if you became 1% taller, you'd probably be fine. Your stuff might be a little bit short, but it's not going to make a difference. I mean, for most people, being 1% taller, it's like not even 2 centimeters. Like 1% taller for most people would be like 1.5 to 1.9 centimeters taller, which is not a significant amount. Alrighty. I think we'll wrap it up there for today in terms of Shadows of Doubt. I might yap for a bit, but we'll see. After the stream. After the game ends, I should say. But we're making good progress. We have gotten up to social credit 9. We might finish next stream, possibly. We got some equipment. What's in the newspaper? Does it have anything interesting? Huh? Enforcer treating the death as a homicide. A pipe of coal has also been found at the scene, leading the killer to be known as the culinary cutthroat. Why does it just have the killer's name? It says the killer was found at the scene, so the killer being found at the scene led to the murder being known as the culinary cutthroat. That doesn't make sense. That sounds like a glitch. You got 5% shorter IRL. How does that work? Anyway, we'll wrap up Shadows of Doubt for now, so I'll catch you all next time for more mysteries, more murders, more crimes. See ya. Bye-bye.